Hello Gemini, thank you for joining me. Today it's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are on the planet. Gemini, this reading is going to look at your energies between the 30th of November to the 6th of December. Thereabouts or round and about those times. Universal energy is a lot more fluid than what Earth energy. Earth energy tends to be more fixed, if you like, and prescribed. But the universal energy is not like that. It flows forwards and backwards. But anyway, Gemini, I've pre-shuffled the cards to get your energies into the cards. So I'll just do a final shuffle now. And first of all, the Oracle of Visions. And we'll just take a couple of cards as starter energies. So the first card here, this is number 37. And this is about relationships. So relationships and interaction with others. So let's see. And then secondly, we have number 39. And this is about offering comfort, healing and caring. You can see the figure here holding the dove, looking after the dove of peace. So so something about relationships, interaction with others, and having, you know, be very, very caring and loving and healing energies. All right, for some of you. So let's see. So that may mean, you know, that some of you are going to be doing a lot more caring and healing of others, or perhaps that's something that's coming in for yourself. So let's see. So I'll just do a final shuffle of the Tarot of Dreams. So a current energy or a situation, what you're thinking about, at the root of the matter, or hidden influences, past influences, the future going forward, and then something else that the universe would like to say to you, Gemini. And at the bottom of the pack we have the Six of Cups, and this is about thinking, memories, thinking about people or situations or family, friends from the past, people that have been in your life a long time, and perhaps right from childhood, if you like, or you may even be thinking about children. But this is memories. This is thinking about people that have been very close to you over time. All right. This may be where the this nurturing, caring energy is coming in. And remember, it was to do with relationships, wasn't it? So those cards are all sort of linking together. Now, final shuffle now of the Light Seers Tarot. Whoops, Daisy. And lay them down on the top in the same order. And at the bottom of this deck, we have the Death and Rebirth card. So this is about something ending and then transformation energy, a rebirth in some area. All right, so we will come back to this. So let's see. At the heart of your reading, Gemini, we have the Hermit and the Ace of Cups. And the Hermit is when we're having to have time out to go within to get the answers, resolutions, meditation, taking time out alone, if you like, time to reflect, and looking for answers, asking questions, looking for answers. And then the Ace of Cups, this is about protecting your heart, something new coming in, or something new that you're aware of, to do with the heart. But you see, the Ace of Cups in this particular, this is about protecting your heart, looking after, caring for your heart centre. If not your heart centre, somebody's heart centre. And you're doing some deep reflection on this, whatever this is to do with. It should be something different for all of you, Gemini. So what are you thinking of at the moment? Well, we have the Knight of Cups. So this is cups again, and the Ten of Swords. And what you're thinking about is this, the Knight of Cups. The Knights are about action, Cups are about love and relationships and what's meaningful for your heart. So what you're thinking about is something that's been delivered, information that was delivered to you to do with love and relationships, to do with what was meaningful for your heart center. And this is what you're thinking about, something that was delivered. But the clarifier is the Ten of Swords, and this is when it's a painful situation, a difficult, painful situation. But generally when the Ten of Swords comes forward, it means that that situation is starting to lift. You can see the woman, she's turned her back now and she's walking away. So, you know, this is either yourself, to do with yourself, Gemini, information, something being delivered to you, that's meaningful for your heart. Sometimes it's an opportunity. However, we have the Ten of Swords as a clarifier. So, you know, so this could mean that there's something came in, was delivered to you. It may be about an opportunity that's been presented, you're thinking about, to walk away from a very painful and difficult situation, something that's affected your heart space, if you like. For some of you, the Ten of Swords energy is, this information is what has been delivered by the Knight of Cups. So let's see, this is what some of you are thinking about. Because remember, at your center was having to look, you know, something new come in, that you need to look after your heart. So hidden influences, we have the Two of Swords and Justice. The Two of Swords is when there's some form of a difficult decision needing to be made, something needing to be looked at. But you see the woman, she's looking away, she's turned her head away and she's got a blindfold on. So she doesn't want to look at it, she doesn't want to face it. She's looking away, it's too difficult. All right, and Justice. And the Justice, this is when there's been an injustice in the past and the scales need to be balanced. So there's been some form, for some of you, some form of an injustice where a justice needs to be seen to be done. However, it's difficult to look at. It's difficult to face here. It may be a karmic justice for some of you, or it may be a legal situation that needs a settlement. But this is the hidden influence, so this is already around you, because it's influencing the current situation. And then the past influences are the number 2 major arcana. It's the Priestess, the High Priestess, and the Page of Cups. So in the past, the High Priestess is when we're tapping into our intuition, very feminine energy, guided by the moon. And it's what we know and don't know. So there was things that you didn't know in the past that you've had to tap into your intuition to find out, if you like, and tap into the higher energies. And the clarifier is the Page of Cups, and this is when the pages bring in something new, whether it's a message or an opportunity, but it's something that's meaningful to the heart. It's something to do with the heart, perhaps a new opportunity, for example, that is meaningful for you, that makes your heart sing. So there was something about a message to do with the heart space. This message came in from somebody who's able to tap into their intuition, their higher wisdom, if you like, for some of you. And so this is the past influence. The future going forward, Well, we have the Two of Swords again. The Two of Swords came out and the hidden influences at the root of the matter. And then going forward, we have the Palace of Wands and the Two of Swords again. So the Palace of Wands, this is about a home environment where there's lots of passion and energy, creativity and change. So it's that sort of home environment energy that's come to the fore going forward. But within that environment, then this is where the Two of Swords energy has come in. So there we have the young woman again with the blindfold on, very much a lot on her mind. Look, you see the crows wrapping the string, whatever, the ropes or whatever it is, around her and around and around her, you know, causing her mental conflict. She could take the blindfold off, but she doesn't want to see what she has to see, what she needs to face, if you like. So perhaps a decision that needs to be made, a choice, perhaps, that's difficult. I'll get some more cards to do with that in a minute. And then something else the universe wants to say to you, Gemini. I've got the King of Swords energy and the Knight of Wands. The King of Swords, this is about, if it's referring, it could be referring to yourself, Gemini. You are an air and a swords energy in the minor arcana. Or it's referring to somebody around you. But this is the King of Swords who uses logic over emotion. Who thinks deeply. He likes the truth. He likes clarity of information. Is very trustworthy. But he will not allow his emotions to guide him. So this may be an energy, this is either referring to yourself or somebody around you, but this energy coming to the fore, a need for this energy, if you like. Because the clarifier, you can see the difference in colours there. We've got the Wands energy here, lots of reds and yellows and oranges. So this is the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is very passionate, creative, brings in movement and change. Sometimes it means moving house. So for some of you, this could be about having to move on, moving house. But for others of you, this is about banging your drum, if you like, getting others to jump to your beat. This is about bringing in movement and change, creativity, passion. Because we've already had the house, the Palace of Wands, which is about the home environment to do with energy, movement and change and passion there, high energy. Although linked to that was a bit of mental conflict to make a decision. And I think that's why we've got the King of Swords here, who's going to use logic. He's going to bring in logic to do with the situation, that is perhaps bringing a lot of, he's having to consider a situation of movement and change where there's a lot of energy and action within the Palace of Wands environment, the home environment. So you see two very different energies here, but logic needing to come in, deep thinking to do with whatever this movement and change is that's happening around you, Gemini. But whatever this is, you can see how joyful, it's a very joyful energy, very positive, passionate energy. In fact, the drum's on fire where the lady's banging the drum and the horse dancing. So it's a very joyful, passionate energy, but somebody, because of this, somebody needs to start to do some deep thinking about it, use their logic about this, get some clarity of information, clarity of thought. Okay. I'm going to, of course we've already had the Death and Rebirth card, so something coming to an end and ready for rebirth, moving on, transformation. Okay, thinking about memories from the past, people in our lives, caring, to do with the relationship. So I'm going to just ask for some more information, please, about the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Could we have some more information, please, about the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands? So for the King of Wands, we've got the Hermit. So the King of Wands energy, whoever this is referring to, or whether it's just the energy of the King of Swords. So, you know, whether it's just the energy of the King of Swords. This is about the Hermit, so taking time out, giving some deep thought to something, to find answers. All right, time out, alone, to give some deep thought to something. All right. And as I say, the King of Swords is not gender specific, so it's just the energy of the King of Swords. And then the Knight of Wands, which is about generally creativity, passion, movement and change, that the King of Swords is having to give some deep thought about. The clarifier for that is the Five of Wands, and this is in a conflict. So this is about some form of conflict. If it's not in a conflict, it's external, it's a conflict around, arguments and disagreements around. But you can see here, everybody holding on to their ones, that there's all different opinions and viewpoints about something, whether it's in a conflict or external. But you can see here there's a movement of coming up out of this conflict, if you like. You can see the colours are very similar here because they're both wands energies. All right, so, you know, whatever this energy is to do with the Knight of Wands, there's a conflict, but it is starting to be resolved. All right, and I think it's probably because of adopting more of a King of Swords energy to do with the mind and deep thinking, and taking time out and giving something some deep thought. I just ask, shall we have two final messages, please, for Gemini at this time? Could we have two final messages, please, for Gemini at this time? Have two final messages, please, for Gemini. The light is starting to beat me here. Alright, so first of all we have the wandering path. Enjoy the journey. So with everybody, life, you know, is ups and downs, meanders, corners to turn, hills to climb. So, you know, but what the universe is saying is enjoy the journey. Nothing is fixed. Life is not fixed. The future's not fixed. So try to lift your energy up at this time, and enjoy the process. Enjoy the journey that you're on, Gemini. And then we have embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness and enthusiasm. You see you've got the butterflies of transformation here, so things changing. Rebirth, transformation. Wear flowers in your hair. Be enthusiastic. And enjoy the process, you know, enjoy the journey. Beautiful. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Right, lots to be happy, lots to be thankful for, and lots to be happy about as things are moving and changing and moving forward. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. It's a general reading, so it won't resonate with everybody, but it should do with a few of you. So thank you for joining me. Good luck going forward, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye.